Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. My name is Rod. I'm your happy hippie. I'm here to do a vinyl finds slash VCLT video. I'm out in my backyard. I haven't shot a video out here in a long time. I usually do it in the spring and in the fall. But I'm down by my creek. I don't know if you can see it behind me. Got my feet in it, splashing. Very beautiful day here in East Tennessee. Got a lot of gratitude today, just about life in general. Waking up with my health conditions I have, and still waking up every day and having a loving wife and, you know, two beautiful daughters and a granddaughter, and just to be able to get out and enjoy life, like sitting out here. We went to Oak Ridge, Tennessee, which is right down the road, and we stopped by Wild Honey Records and had a great experience. Just a fantastic. Every time I go there, I do. I love the owner, Brian. He's such a cool guy. Very personable. Wild Honey Records. He has an employee, Maddie, and Sydney, and just a wonderful staff. Oak Ridge, Tennessee. You can find him online. Recycle his bag. Throw it up here on the rocks. Well, today I went there and I met a guy named Will Fisher. And he's a local guy. I'd never met him before. Very cool guy. Very laid back. And we started talking about music. And he was talking about how he ordered, you know, the Skull and Roses album. And we were just shooting the shit. And he told me about a Facebook page he hosts. It's called Yacht Rock Review. Anchorheads. Like parrot heads or dead heads. Anchorheads. So if you're into yacht rock and you're on Facebook, check it out. Yacht Rock Review. Will Fisher, super nice guy, man. And while we were talking, he pointed to an album on the wall, and he was talking to Brian, and I kind of dropped in the conversation, and they were talking about this album, Country Funk 3, 1975 to 1982. And I had never seen it before. I had never heard of it. And he recommended it, man. The guy, Will, who doesn't even work there. He was just a customer hanging out. Me and him were talking. And he's like, man, if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. And I don't want my money back. I want to listen to this album, and I have an idea about it from what he told me. I haven't opened it yet. Excuse the glare. Very cool cover. And it has artists on here like Steven Souls, J.J. Cale, Nobody But You, Conway Twitty. Not a big fan of Conway, but I could take a song or two. Eddie Rabbitt, One and Only One. Eddie Rabbitt, a good friend of mine, J.D. Rose. What's up, Rose? He interviewed Eddie Rabbitt. And I'm going to get a little personal here. It's when I was first diagnosed with cancer, and I was supposed to have my first surgery. But this interview was already scheduled, and I found out, and they had like 3 days to get me in the hospital. So I turned the interview over to J.D. Rose, and I'm really glad I did, because him and Eddie Rabbitt, they clicked, man. After the interview, they hung out and talked for like an hour. Eddie Rabbitt was such a cool guy, and we lost him to cancer. Anyway, also on the album, Jerry Reed, Dolly Parton, Tennessee Queen. See who else I may recognize. Terry Gibbs, Delbert McClinton. We all know Delbert McClinton. Ronnie Millsap, another Tennessee boy. Tony Joe White. And Larry John Wilson. And I cannot wait to give this album a review. And now I don't know what I'm going to do with my albums, because on this side of me is like a foot of water, and on this side is a bunch of wet rocks. So I didn't plan this out very well, but I don't care, man, because we're hanging out. He had a $5 bin. I picked up this beautiful copy of Los Lobos. And he had a couple other albums by Los Lobos. I can't go there and drop $500, though I'd love to, or, I mean, I would have taken everything. So I had to really whittle it down. So out of the 3 albums by Los Lobos, this is the one I picked. Tears of God is on here. All I Wanted to Do Was Dance, Set Me Free, Rosie Lee. So it's a good album. Had it on CD. I didn't have a personal copy of it, but it's one we played in radio. And it was one of the safe CDs. When I say safe, there was nothing offensive on there. There was no MFers or GD. It's a few of you people who watch this channel have been in radio before, and you know what I mean when it's a safe album. If you accidentally go into the next track, you don't have to freak out and think, well, this is the one where they cuss, and I don't want to lose my job and get fined by the FCC. Also, Ron Haggerty, I Blame You. Jeff, Mega Rock Jeff, I blame you for this one. Ace Frehley, man. I'm not a Kiss fan. Y'all know that. To each his own. I respect Kiss. I think they're great businessmen. They got a great act going. I own one of their albums, but I'm not a big fan of them. But I hear Ron Haggerty and the boys talk about Ace Frehley and Kiss. And I have 2 other Ace Frehley albums. A guy who says he's not a fan of Kiss. One of the albums I got was suggested to me by Aaron Alamer. Aaron Alamer, great guy. Alan Ether Alamer, who's not a Canadian, even though I once said he was. He was talking about Ace Frehley's album of cover songs. And I stopped his video and went and got the CD version on Amazon. I'm really glad I did. I've also got his solo album he did about 2 years ago. I guess the last proper solo album. But Ace Frehley, I had to pick this up. $5, why not? Okay, now here is the VCLT. Now a lot of y'all know that I had won the VC lottery, and I'm really so grateful for that, and just it's blown away, overwhelmed. I think this may be that, because I don't remember ordering anything. It's from Amazon. Watch it not be for me even. The other day I got a package in the mail, or I thought I had a package in the mail, and so I just opened it. It was makeup. What the hell? Who would send me makeup? You know, maybe it was Bobby Z pulling a trick on me, sending me freaking, you know, whatever, face cream and stuff. But then I realized it was Courtney's. It wasn't from Bobby Z. It wasn't a joke. My daughter had ordered it, and I assumed because it was a package, it was mine. So anyway, this says a gift from you. Hey Rod, really glad we've become VC friends. Really dig your channel. Don't think I've seen you show this, so I hope you don't own it. Thank you. I hope you like it. Hey, this is from Gary. Physical format rock and roll. Far out, Gary. Thank you. And guys, I am not littering, man. I'm just setting them on the rocks, dude. I frown on littering, trust me. I want to keep the thank you note. Okay, here we go. Oh, the anticipation. And this is just straight up VCLT. Holy moly, man. Larkin Poe, Self-Made Man. I do not own this album. Wow, Gary, this is a complete surprise. Larkin Poe. I mispronounced it. I'm sorry, dude. Lark, thank you very, very much. Hey, that cover looks nice, huh? I've heard of this. I have not heard it, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. So thank you so much, Gary. This was a complete surprise. I thought it was part of the lottery winning. And by the way, thank you to everybody who participated in that. I've been overwhelmed with gifts. I've tried to send thank you cards to everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day or evening or morning whenever you watch this. Appreciate everyone who subscribes. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. I tell people do not hit the notification bell. And the reason I always say that is because it usually goes off when you're busy with something else and you get pissed off and you just unsubscribe. So just subscribe, enjoy, take a minute out of your day to be kind to somebody. Peace.